We now go down to the men's 1500 meters. Thirteen men going in this first heat. Thomas Bridger wearing leg number 8, three-time university champion in Britain. Also a very competent steeplechaser. Philip Rodak, European Team Championships bronze medalist. Kovac, representing Hungary, wearing leg number 5, European Under-20 Championships bronze medalist in the 3000 steeplechase in 2023. Alduga, leg number 1, starting on the inside, three-time national under-23 champion. Twice indoors, once out, including the start of this year.
On your marks.
So underway in the first of our men's 1500-meter heats. 4 qualifying automatically for the final, and then the next best 4 after that. Alduga. And out front, starting on the inside and trying to hold that early position. Thomas Bridger behind him. Really tight at the front. He's sandwiched in, is Bridger, between the 2 Italians. Competed in the steeplechase at the 2022 World Under-20s and the 2023 Under-23 European Championships. Thomas Bridger. Haven't seen too much movement from the national record holder of Hungary yet. Kovac, 2023 European Under-20 bronze medalist, as we said, in the steeplechase. Tucked in, as you can see him, about 6th or 7th at the minute. Santos is the man representing Portugal, just round on the outside as he cruises past one of his compatriots. 100 metres to go, and the German hits the front. Dillamuth, national under-23 champion this year, very competitive. German selection trials and under-23 championships for this competition. Bridger glued in behind him. 2 athletes from Turkey trying to move around the outside. Schrick is there as well. And that iconic orangey yellow vest, and now Bridger just being eaten up by the group. Only the top 4 to qualify automatically. 13 men in this field. And only now are we starting to lose athletes off the back, including the Norwegian. Theo Dabosch of France takes a look to either side. Wilson moving up, national record holder. Controlled performance so far. Takes a look to either side. Just the first 4 to go through. Philip Rack. Bridger now rallying, trying to ensure that he's in the top 4, but it is Nielsen. Perfectly timed race. And now the 3 of them, well, they're at the throat. Desperately trying to find a way through from behind is the Frenchman. Who will get there? It's so close. Bridger falls on the line. Just the top 4 to qualify. He's given it everything, but will it be enough to see him through automatically? Nielsen. Rack. The top 2 names to pop up. 3 minutes 43.90. Well, now they will have to wait and see. And he cuts a devastated figure. 5 fighting for 4 places, and then the Italian coming around the outside late on as well. Dabos, Kovacs, they got there. And 5th for Bridger. 4 going through. There's non-automatic time qualifiers, and he will have to wait now.
Only 2 heats, though, so that's the fortunate thing. As you say, gave it everything. Bridger, who's a great steeplechaser and is in the top 12 on the European list this year for that, with 8:36 in Manchester in May. Winning the British University's title. And yeah, same Birmingham team as Abigail Ives, of course. You can see that was the margin between him and Simone Valduga. Bridger given a time that's 0.01 faster as well. Hope he's okay there. Has since got up and left the track. We're just looking at a replay there. So I'm sure there'll be people from Buak, Birmingham University Athletic Club who'll be watching on Avi Ives, and also Tommy Bridger there, 2 of their greats in recent times as well. Izzy Boffey, of course, completing the set of European age group titles, right from Tbilisi, the first ever under-18s in 2016. So second heat of the men's 1500 on the way, and yeah, just the 2 rounds, top 4 going through from each, and then 4-time qualifiers makes 12. And then they'll also have a rest day as well. And incidentally, Nielsen, who we've just seen, reigning champion, also going in the steeplechase after setting the qualifying mark when making his steeple debut at his home track in Nijmegen. So I think just looking to have some fun with that, for one. But 1500 final coming up at 5:45 local time on Saturday. Steeplechase heats will have been earlier that afternoon, so yes, there's a good gap there of 6.5 hours, but yeah, still steeplechase early afternoon, and 1500 final. In fact, it's just shy of 5 hours, but interesting to see how that all goes in those heats. Hopefully he might be able to save some energy, might indeed just decide in the end to concentrate on his main event. So some very good French athletes in this. Just went past Paul Anselmini, the bronze medalist he was 2 years ago. Improved to 3:31.63. This is Ryan Martin's debut at this level. Press for Stirling University, getting them a medal at the British University Championships. A PB of 3:37.14 this year. We've also got Johan Lobles of the Netherlands, who was 8th a couple of years ago. Every chance that he could improve on that, because he's now lowered his personal best to 3:38.49. The target time, by the way, coming into this is 3:46.12. So there's 4 athletes there waiting to see if their times will be good enough between that 3:44.1 to 3:46.1. So that's quite a gap to slot into. We're looking here at Victor Milkovsky at the front, 3:40.01. So big opportunity for a personal best for him here. He's looking like he wants to let Paul Anselmini past, the experienced Frenchman. 3:31.63 for him this year. And Anselmini, in fact, looks as though he's going to go past it, then just hovers on the shoulder. We've got Martin Sigurola, the student based in Indiana, who's improved to 3:39.12 this year. Anselmini getting the bronze in Espoo, who is behind his teammate Yannis Mesian and Ethan Hussey, and the three medalists were separated by 700ths of a second. And it was kind of a darting Ethan Hussey between them, and a good finish by Anselmini. Mesian at the top, of course. French men's 800-meter running has had some fantastic moments over the last couple of years, in particular for Gabriel Toile, winning the European title and becoming the fastest ever with an extraordinary time of 1:41.61 over the 800 metres. Anselmini in the middle of the pack here, though, as they come through with 2 laps to go. So Anas Lagti Chaudhar, another Frenchman in this 3:31.58 this year, so quite closely matched, in fact, with his teammate Anselmini. Lucas Santorum in the blue of Italy, thereabouts in 3rd place, based in Texas, 3:38.91 in April for him. Now you see Milkowski start to emerge once more. Ryan Martin running on the outside, almost into lane 3 here. So very much all to play for. 3:46, remember that target time. Martin looked like he was trying to stay on his feet there. He's running wide, but still squabbling for space here as they hit the bell. So 2:51 at the bell. The 2 Frenchmen now at the sharp end of this race. That's where they'd expect to be. Martin Segurola just behind, trying to hold station. Nino Jambrisic, the 4-time Croatian champion, now appears. Santorum really straining. You can see just the gap starting to open up. Through the gears they go. Louis Mallon, very, very experienced now at these age group championships, right from under 18, under 20 European and Worlds, but hasn't managed to make a final at any of those competitions. So this is a brilliant opportunity for him. Martin, unfortunately, has faded, but Lagti Chaudhar and Anselmini looking round. They'll be very happy. 4 clear. So through to the final, 3:44.93. So second off Stefan Nielsen, the defending champion. So he'll be fairly pleased to see them squabbling there. But of course, he does still have the steeplechase to come. And have a look for the times just behind. But yeah, I guess the feeling is that they would be slower than 3:46.1. So at this point, 2 Frenchmen at the front begin to realise thereabouts. They're clear enough, almost holding hands as they come through. Yeah, that's it before the men's 1500-metre final. 2 heats and then a final, and a rest day in between. Easy life. Yeah, so it means that looks to me like the likes of Kovac of Hungary and Bridger of Great Britain, their time should be good enough, but we're still waiting for confirmation. Mallon 3:46.73 for 5th place, unfortunately for him. There we are. So Bridger, Valduga, Santos and Pasquinucci in the first heat, all appearing to be faster than that. So still plenty to come. Really excited for the semi-finals of the 100 metres, having seen those heats earlier. And yeah, you really get the feeling the competition will be very, very tight there. As we see confirmation of the athletes who'll line up in the 1500 metre final on Saturday. Over to the next final on the track.
Yeah, and is this one where the record could fall? The championship record, 3:38.94, set by Wolfram Müller in 2001. So on the outside, Nino Jamblasevich, fifth at the European Under-20 Championships in 2023, the Croatian. 12 men going in this final. You can see the blue bib on Stefan Nielsen, the reigning champion, as well as the fastest under-23 in Europe this year. First time dipping under 3:30, a new national record. Now, if he can replicate that here, he would absolutely obliterate the championship record. European under-23 record. Just a smidge close, quicker than that, and that's Jakob Ingebrigtsen's. So here we go, we'll meet some of the key protagonists. Lagati Chowda, 5-second improvement this year. Personal best set in June. Certainly someone who could challenge for a medal today. Philip Braak, the 4-time national indoor champion. And here is the man to watch. He's already gone in the 3,000 metre steeplechase qualifiers this morning. Already spoken about his record this year. And Paul Anselmini, 2023 European Under-23 bronze in the 800 metres, stepping it up and looking to take gold in 2025 here in Bergen. João Santos of Portugal goes on the inside. So here we go. Expect a quick start and jostling for position. 3 3/4 laps of the track. Now, interesting to see how Stefan Nielsen, the reigning champion, will play this race. He's tucked in the middle, just drifting a little bit further back. Will he bide his time? Already got the laps in his legs from this morning. It's an ambitious double. Not the only one today. Tempting ambitious double, as we'll see later on as the evening progresses. So as we said, championship record, 3:38.94. Martin Segurola, the man at the front of Spain. Alduga, the Italian, went in the steeplechase at the European Under-20s in 2021 and 2023. We've seen a lot of movement between the steeplechase and the 1500 metres over the course of the last championships into this one. Thomas Bridger as well, someone who was in the steeplechase at the World Under-20 Championships in 2022. Well, some looking around as two of the French contingent hit the front. Dabosh moving around the outside of Valduga. Not much space at all. You can see some pushing, some shoving. Some nervy looking around. Philip Braak has gone all the way out into lane 3 and is making a move around to the front. 800 metres to go once they hit the line. Safely tucked away at the back is the tall figure of Stefan Nielsen. You can hear the cowbells being rung every time they come down the home straight. No Swiss athletes in this, but the Swiss contingent making lots of noise, and we have a runner down. Well, they're all bunched together, and at some point, the pushing and shoving and jostling for position, someone was going to be made to pay. Jamblasevich back to his feet, had to spring back up, and they're still pushing at the front. Valduga and Dabosh and Braak now coming around. Nielsen, 2 hands on the shoulder of Dabosh. Well, it's classic 1500 metre championship racing, isn't it? We're so used to seeing this. It gets cagey, it gets fast, it slows, it goes faster, ebbs and flows, doesn't it? 1500-meter racing. 1 lap to go when they hit the line. And the pre-race favourite has hit the front in his blue bib, takes a look to one side, he'll want to control this race. Rack now shoving his way through, using both his shoulders. And still, the majority of this field within a chance here, just 3 dropping off the back. And a real battle once again as the pace turns up. Valduga is still there, but Stefan Nielsen is pulling away. Can he open up the gap even more? Keep your eyes on the time as well. Rack still in there, 3 trying to fight away and drive away from Paul Anselmini. But he's not out of this, the Frenchman, who has medals at age group championships at European level before. But it will be the pre-race favourite who takes a look over his shoulder. He'll look again and look again. And now he can celebrate. A well-controlled race. He'll be back tomorrow, but he has his gold tonight. 3:44.87. Well, he had the running, the laps in his legs from this morning. And that's why he needed to run a very clever race. And he did just that. Paul Anselmini biding his time as well. Intelligent racing from the Frenchman. He took bronze in the 800. Last time these age group raced in 2023, stepping up to the 1500 metres and adding now a silver medal. Philip Rack, well, he was brave at times, wasn't he, charging off the front, and did well as those rallied behind him to stay in contention, and he's rewarded with a bronze medal.
So Nielsen, the first man to ever successfully defend a European under-23 1500-metre title. One woman did it, Emilia Terzic for Serbia 2013 and 2015. But what an extraordinary achievement as we see the kind of wry smile on the face of the athlete who went down there. I think that was Nino Jambrisic of Croatia. Nielsen, well, it's fascinating that he did the steeplechase double here. He obviously felt like he was a man in form, but wanted to have some fun with it. Certainly seemed like a bit of a character. And I got the feeling he enjoyed taking part in the press conference and just to experience part of the championships. And I know he's someone who's delighted that athletics has grown in the Netherlands over the last few years and has really thrived on that. He's also someone that plays golf when he's not doing athletics. So clearly very much multi-talented.
The reigning champion makes it back-to-back golds at under 23 level, and what a way to do it. No rest for the wicked though. He'll be back in the steeplechase looking to do what is quite the ambitious double.
He said that he doubled at the European cross-country championships and that he had a half an hour between his competitions there, so quite used to it. He also said that his professional career really took off after gold a couple of years ago. And I think that's a sign of the opportunities that are able there to be there for the athletes.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth Fitzgerald, and you need to go and sign up to European Athletics U23.